Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming, and this is Fear the Walking Dead Season 3, Episode number 1, and the extended episode premiere, whatever the case may be. Wow. So, during tonight's spoiler episode, I actually had the spoilers for the first 2 episodes. Unbeknownst to me, it was all tonight that I had the spoilers for. So, once it hit second hour, I was like, oh boy, when we said that there was 0 chance of something happening, then kind of blew my mind a little bit. So let me just start out this stream by saying we will talk about the episode. So if you are here tonight, we talked about spoilers a little bit earlier. So if you're here tonight, hopefully you watched the episode because it is going to spoil a lot of stuff. So when I did the spoilers earlier tonight, we just cut off at a certain point, and then I knew about the helicopter and the things with Travis and everything else, but I thought it was going to be next week, to be perfectly honest with you, I have to tell you. It was very, very good. I don't know what else to say about it. I know there was a lot of hate coming in to this, but we're going to talk about that in full detail in a little bit. So you can see Rosie right off the start. I can't believe they killed off Travis. Yeah, that was it was shocking to me that it happened tonight. So, but once the time frame started going, it got to 10 o'clock, and I was like, oh boy, we missed at least half of the information I could have given to everybody. But you know what? I'm kind of glad that you guys didn't have it going in because I think it was more of a shock with Travis. So, wow, and you can see him up on the screen. Rest in peace, Travis. So thanks to all of you guys for showing up tonight. We got a lot of good stuff to talk about, and we got a few people rolling in. So what's up? Obi Jack, Ian Smith, AJ Jepson, Lindsay, Luke, Moody Girl. I saw Michelle jump in stream as well, too. So thanks to all of you guys for showing up. Appreciate that. And just get the questions out there. Northside Queen, thank you for being here as well. I get a feeling a few people are watching Talking Dead, but we're gonna steal a few of Chris's fan base. We'll get people here so they can participate and get involved in the chat. So hopefully you guys had a wonderful Sunday afternoon. There it is. Everybody's with the R.I.P. Travis. Little bit of a shock. You know, I was liking Travis when he. Yeah, Steph's like, yeah, if he didn't have a spoon and had some other utensil. Whew. Yeah, when Travis went crazy against the walkers in that pit, I was thinking that, okay, they're going to share a little bit of prime time. And, you know, now the big conspiracy is going to be, is Travis really dead? Did he, he was shot in the neck. Did he bleed out? Did he fall into a lake? He's dead. Travis is dead. Let's not even start the conspiracy. He's gone. What's going on, Joshua? Russell, here's the thing. I knew about it. I didn't know it was going to be tonight. So I have the spoilers for the first 2 episodes, and I really thought that they were pushing that back to week number 2. I had no idea it was going to happen tonight. Yeah, it blew my mind. But when I'll tell you at what point I knew, though, is when at 9:58, 9:59, they got on the helicopter, then I knew it was happening. But I thought everything that I read was going to last for 2 hours. I had no idea the spoilers were all for tonight. Yeah, I mean, I could read you some of the actual spoiler stuff, but you already know now because you've seen it. Yeah, he's gone, man. Travis is gone. What's up, Tommy? Tommy McCandless. Sweet-ass McCandless in the house. Yeah, he's gone. Travis is no Glenn. I get it. He's out of there. I was liking him. I'm glad they're not afraid to do stuff like this, though. Tommy fell asleep. I would say, truthfully, give it a chance. What's up, Patricia Chisholm? Thanks for joining. C. Thomas. Yeah, we got several new people coming in. So if you're new, just appreciate you being here. Join us for our chats. We do spoilers before. We do recaps after. We'll do random things tomorrow. But, I guess I do like that Strand jumped in that black Jag, too, at the end. I am much, we're going to talk about the characters, but I am much more attached to what can happen. But do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, and I don't know if they're going similar time frame, is when the group set up camp on The Walking Dead. And you had Dale and Amy and Andrea and Shane and everybody there and Carol. So they set up this base and then, had to get on the move and crazy stuff started happening. So that's where I feel like they're at in Fear the Walking Dead. And I know it's hard to draw just that direct comparison, but I feel like, okay, it's going to be very similar. They're setting up base, and then who knows what's going to happen. There's going to be some craziness. Nick's going to do some crazy stuff. Troy's going to do some crazy stuff. You know that those two are destined to have a standoff. I really thought that Troy was just going to say, like, no, I'm not going to let you do it. Bam. And he was going to do it. I thought he was going to take that away from him. Yeah, I think it was Lindsay that brought up earlier. I'm not sure. You know what? It might have been. Sorry, Lindsay. Sometimes I get your comments and Jamie's confused. It might have been Jamie that said there's two protagonists, so which one? And I thought both of them could be coexistent for a little while, but clearly we can see Madison is taking that role. This episode did go a long way of reestablishing my commitment to Fear the Walking Dead. So go ahead and leave your thoughts, leave your comments. I don't know. There's a lot of. I don't think a lot of people are heartbroken with Travis. I think they're a little shocked, a little disappointed because they might have wanted to see a little bit more. But when we did the premiere last year, there were people that were literally, while I was doing a stream, they were in tears. They just couldn't believe, with the Glenn and Abraham ordeal. So we don't have people that bad, but it was sad for me to see him go. But he did have a look on his face that how he had that blank look when he had the shotgun and he was looking out like, you know what, this might be the last time I see anybody. Almost like he knew. And I did like, it was not typical Walker behavior, but I got to tell you, I do like when he took the one soldier, the Walker pulled that dude through the air vent. That made my night. He needed to die. And I'm just to tell you guys right now, I saw the preview for Preacher, and we're definitely going to do, well, you know what? I'm going to ask you guys right now. All right, see you, Zan. If you guys want to do Preacher recaps, then just leave it in chat right now. I want to see how many people want to follow along with that. If so, we'll get together and talk about it, because I love the preview for that tonight. And then we'll get back to some Fear. The Wall Walker. Yeah, that was nice. Travis is dead. Rest in peace. And we had to pay tribute to Travis. We had to put a picture of him up there. Area, Travis is gone. Definitely Preacher. Okay. That's all I needed. I just need a couple people to twist my arm. Kathy Joe, I was feeling the same way. I was like, hey, I'm liking this guy. Travis, when they were all, when they were all in the bathroom area where they were executing people, and Travis was down there, he's like, okay, I'll die. First of all, you knew what was going to go down. But I just liked how bold his character was becoming. But also, keep in mind, he's been dealing with that loss of Chris, and he's been taking it really hard. So we'll let Travis go. Family is back together. That dysfunctional family of Madison, Nick, and Alicia. Yeah, I don't know if it's fair to say Madison. They're always going to be compared. We're always going to do it. I did it earlier. To say that Madison is the Rick. Madison is the Madison. I think she's just going to be her own unique thing. And who knows? There's going to be times Madison might be more ruthless than Rick. I'm going to poke your eye out. Not today, not tomorrow, but I'm going to poke your eye out. I love the way she did that. I love the way she just put the spoon in the eye and said, you know what, you're my shield. Not going to kill you. Just going to walk along. So Jake is definitely the... there's going to be some separation. Travis got shot. Travis got dropped out of a helicopter. He's gone, man. We're not even going to see Travis Walker. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Holly. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys showing up and tuning out Talking Dead. Bring it over here. Bring the chat over here. Hey, and it has to be said, I might as well start it right now. No one, and I mean no one, wants to spoon with Madison because it is a bad result. All right, there you go. Done. Before it started being spammed in chat, somebody was going to bring it up. Kills, did Negan die? Yes, Negan's gone. Sorry, Lionel. Really? Where is Strand going to go in that car? Swag Cactus. All right, so Swag Cactus says his death was good because he had more story to go. The thing about most Walking Dead deaths is they finish character stories and then kill them. Life doesn't. You know what? I think that's a good call out. Because we are spoiled as fans, right? So a very excellent statement is, and I even said it. There's more story to tell. There's more things to do. And it is kind of predictable in The Walking Dead in a lot of cases. Tonight was not predictable. You think they're going to get a chance to have their little reunion, and bam. Craziness. Absolute craziness. So Strand's taking that. Strand is in style. I like it. I don't think so, Lindsay. I would disagree with you on that. I don't think Strand is boring at all. He's very, very unique. But the fact that he is out on his own just makes me wonder what he's going to run into. And he's a talker. He's a negotiator. I'm sure he's going to meet up with the group somehow, some way. Yeah, that ranch is going to be, and I did like a little bit of the, here's some scenes for the rest of the season. Was that strand they were throwing off the dam? I saw it looked like it was moving really fast. I have to go back and watch it, but it looked like they were tossing him in the water. So Emmy says that the ranch feels a little bit like the farm with the governor. A little bit. When I was watching, though, I felt more like just that little makeshift camp they had set up in the beginning of Walking Dead with the RV and Shane and Lori's love affair and all of that. Yeah, the jump was predictable. I knew she was going to jump too. Okay, other than the obvious, so can we say that Jake is going to be the new Daryl Dixon? Too soon? Too soon, ladies? I'm going to throw it out there. It ain't going to be Nick. Let's see what the thought process is. I know there's going to be some, whew, boy, I'm treading on hollowed ground when I make that comparison. Too soon. Well, you know what? They're already giving him all those admirable traits. I mean, he came in, he saved the day, clean cut, good looking dude. I mean, he's gonna have the bad brother he's got to keep in check. Dude loses his girlfriend or whatever she was, wife, I guess. Yeah, he's the next takeover. They said they played us. They played that well. By the way, I'm screenshotting all the women that are here right now that are no, no, no. Look, 6 weeks into this, it's going to be the same thing. Like, oh my God, Jake, Jake. There's going to be memes of Jake, little catchphrase sayings like you guys put up with Daryl Dixon. I can't even remember them all, but it'll be Jake from State Farm references. Well, the thing is, Daryl wasn't Daryl in the beginning. Daryl was, yeah, he was just Merle's brother. And then he became Daryl later on. It's the same thing. You know what? If we could go back in time to season number 1 of The Walking Dead, there wouldn't have been all these crazy Daryl fans. Go back and watch like episode 5 and then been like, no. What? Daryl? That guy. Whatever. And then fast forward 7 seasons later, dude walks on water. Give Jake 3 or 4 seasons. There you go. There's Steph. At least she's honest. Hey, I'm all for Jake. And they even gave him the name Jake. Think about it. What I mean, his name's not like it's Emerald or well, what's another name? If your name's Emerald, I apologize. I'm not making fun of your name. Not Billy Bob. It's Jake. Simple, to the point, direct, military cut, all-American dude, Jake. Watch. going to be driving people crazy. All right, so Jake had his moment in time. We've talked about him quite enough. Let's talk about, what do you think? Lucy going to make it? Jakey boy. No one's going to call him Jakey boy. It's a good question. Who shot down the helicopter? And why did we hear them, but we never saw them, and they got away? Pretty sure that they were using them as bait, and they followed them back. So I thought what they did tonight was, I thought they used the comic books very well. The spoon, I thought, was a, because in the comic book, Michonne put the spoon in the governor's eye. I thought that could be an indirect type of reference. And when and I just read this version of the comics, I think, not that I think these people out there are necessarily cannibals, but I do think that how, in the comic book where they used Dale as bait and they followed him back and kept an eye on him, I think that's what they're doing with the ranch. The bad dudes are still out there, and they just let him pick up the girl, and they followed him. They're tracking him. Renee is all for Lucy. I don't know. Lucy, is Lucy going to hold Nick back? I'm just kind of thinking through that. Travis dies. Jackson's like, Travis is dead. He's gone. Oh no, there it is. The Travis theories are out there already. Travis is gone because they already had, Madison already had the throw-up scene. Once you have a throw-up scene, you can't take that back. That means you're dead. Just the way it goes. Spoon guy. Troy and Jake. Yeah, well, maybe Nick needs a little cold and ruthless. I could definitely see that happening. Think Troy could revolt? Yeah, well, Troy is going to be the reason why the ranch fails. That's exactly why it would be awesome, Shane. If they pulled a Glenn and kept Travis alive, it ain't going to happen. I would like it. I would like it just for the unbelievability factor. That's why I like Preacher. Yes, Sharon, Travis is dead. So what a way to start the premiere. Some pretty epic stuff going down. The military base taken over. So they weren't military at all. They were just... there's got to be a story with that too. Jake will kill his brother Troy to save Alicia. What are we going to call it? We're going to call it Jalicia. All right. I'm calling it already. Jalicia. Because Fear the Walking Dead is due for some relationships. Because they're so short-lived. Has there been enough things to happen in Fear the Walking Dead to call it a trend, other than they just keep getting split up? We will, Shane. We're going to do Preacher recaps. We'll do streams after it. Alley Cake. Ah, okay. Some Jalicia and Alley Cake. We'll be having some alley cake by the ocean, I guess. Yeah, if you're watching this before the premiere, yeah, you probably missed quite a bit. Because here's the deal. Those of you that were in the spoiler chat earlier, and let me clarify that once again. So I had the first 2 episodes basically tonight of spoilers. So when I read you guys half of the information, I was under the impression the other half was going to happen next week. I thought it was going to be a little bit more drawn out. But I guess it made it cool because only a couple people were expecting Travis to die. I was expecting Travis to die next week. And I wanted to save that and talk about it. But yeah, it happened tonight, and if you watched the earlier stream, you didn't get the complete spoiler. Preacher is an amazing show. But yeah, we can already see that potential for a budding relationship. You know, Alicia doesn't have anybody. Her man's gone. Jake doesn't have anybody now. It's going to happen. We know that. What's with Gimple and crew taking out eyeballs? It's a barbaric world. Well, Emmy, that I knew. I knew it was 2 hours. And then that uh-oh moment was at 10 o'clock when they were on the helicopter. It was like, oh, okay, I did not give them the full information. What's kind of funny, though, with the Preacher streams that we're going to be doing is everything we do with Walking Dead is kind of, it's like ultra serious at this point because there's so much death and so much emotion. Preacher will actually be able to do those streams, and I think our Preacher streams will be kind of like random things. It's a lot more lighthearted and a lot more interacting, a lot more joking type of thing. And you need that every once in a while because I'm telling you, when you're watching these and you're so emotionally attached to it, like, what if we liked Travis? Like, I didn't dislike Travis, but I mean, what if we really liked Travis? Then tonight would have been it would have been a little sad. That I agree with. So Moody Girl, my sentiment exactly. Fear needed to be like this from the beginning. But maybe it's not too late. I mean, I'll tell you, based on tonight, yeah, I'm gonna watch. We'll do this again. The first few episodes, we were gonna test the waters, though. You know what? I'll humor the question, just because it's not a blanket Negan statement. But hey, we're all about Walking Dead. So Jackson says, "Kills. Who do you think Negan would kill in Fear if everybody was alive?" Um, Negan is going to kill Nick. He would make some comment about his hair. Or he would make a Johnny Depp or Edward Scissorhands joke, and then he would just whack him. That's my theory. Yeah, we're gonna have to watch some of the. I'll have some more spoilers for you guys midweek. So Wednesday we'll talk more spoilers. The show definitely seemed better written. The action was just enough for me. The acting was better. Um, there was a couple sad, emotional scenes, but I did think that there was some bad acting the first couple seasons, and I do think that not that I dislike Madison, there were some parts I didn't really care for her character, and how she did it, and Alicia the same way. I thought Alicia said less today and had a little bit more toughness, so I'm okay with it. So if my fear meter was a 5 before tonight, I'm up to about an 8. I'm giving it an 8. There's been some serious coaching with the actors there. Even the people that they brought on before, I didn't think they did a great job the last couple seasons. But even tonight, I thought Troy did a great job. I thought Jake did a great job. I like both of them. I thought both of them played their characters very well. Because when you bring on a villain like that, sometimes they're a little corny. I'm gonna give a thumbs up to Troy, Spoon Guy. He's gonna get more creepy. The only thing that would have made him more cool is if he would have shot Lucy. When he's right there with the gun, if he'd have been like, he let me down a little bit because I thought he was gonna be a true villain. And he said, when Nick said, let me do it, and he goes, no, bam, sorry, I enjoyed it. And then Nick, chases after him, and then they take Nick down and lock him up, and then the group's in utter chaos. I thought that would have been a little more dramatic for me. I'm not giving you a solid 9 on this one, Emmy. 8. 8.5. Not even rounding up. So if you could have picked another main character besides Travis, who would you have killed? Just throw it out there for the group. Which character would you have killed off besides Travis? All right, we're going to get some. Yeah, we're going to get the Alicia haters. Nick. Oh, we got some people killing off Nick. Madison. No, they ain't killing off Madison. Yeah, you can see Strand still has this sense of style. They're going to do something big with him. I mean, it would have been easy to kill him off, but the fact that, you know, they show his how he's a con man, and then he gets in that nice car at the end. And it's my color, my style, and then he's driving off. Some big things going to happen with Strand. I mean, Travis wrecked some walkers. That was a whole pit of walkers, and they just stood there and watched him. Do we think Daniel took the Abigail? I don't know. I don't know what's become of Daniel. "1964 Cats." What's up? Well, hopefully you watched the show, because if you didn't watch the show and you're here, some major stuff went down. And we these recap streams, we keep them in about 45 minutes, so we got another, time is flying by tonight, I'm telling you. Had a lot of fun with the spoilers. We got another 7 or 8 minutes here. So just a little bit of Q&A. What you guys liked about the show tonight? We've already got some ratings. You know, a few of us did our ratings. So right now, on a 10-point system, if you guys could rate the show tonight, what do you think? From a 1 to a 10. Let's see where people stand on it right now. I've given my opinion. My opinion is a solid 8. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I was very open-minded going into it. I didn't have any, you know, backlash or any thoughts from last season. I just wiped it all from my memory and said I'm going to watch it as a brand new show. And I enjoyed what they did with it. I thought the acting was better. I thought the storyline was good. I think the future story has some opportunities. AJ's 8, 8.5. Got some 5s, some 6s, some 8s, 7.9. Jackson, if you gave it a 1, you're in the wrong chat, brother. there's nothing I can do for you to pull up from a 1 to an 8 or 9. Some 7, 6 or 7. Emmy is not backing down from her 9. That's a big fan. You were a big fan. All right, so we're good. And I mentioned to you guys a few weeks ago, and I said we'll do this for a few weeks. If people are in the 7s and 8s and we got good dialogue, good things to talk about, we'll keep doing these. If it's you know, if we're coming in at 4s and 5s and people just think the show sucks, then we'll save everybody a little bit of time and not get together and bash the show. So hopefully, you know, they keep going the right direction. I'm not trying to sway your opinion. Your opinion is what your opinion is. But if there's enough interest and enough enjoyment, we'll keep watching this and we'll move forward and talk about it. It does create some good dialogue because now we got Walking Dead spoilers that are out there, sightings. Now we got Fear the Walking Dead, and we're going to have Preacher in a couple of weeks. And you throw that with some random things, streams, we got a full docket of stuff throughout the week. Enough stuff definitely to keep us all occupied. So I'm having fun with it. Hopefully you guys you know, have some good information. Let's see. I like the creep factor. Yeah, the night whistle walkers. I'm confused with that one. I heard the night whistle, but I thought that was people following them. I don't think that was a walker. Or is that what they called him on Talking Dead? Because there was a like a savior whistle, right? I do think Travis is actually dead. It's been confirmed. Austin, he's done. You know, even the executing and putting the times on their heads and all that stuff, that was very creepy to me. So, I mean, it had like this dark, sinister thing where you felt like an asylum or something. Like, what are these crazy people doing? And I thought that set a very good tone. I did really enjoy that. Okay, just a couple things. We've got 15 or 20 people here that have not slapped the like button. You guys know it's important to me. So if you guys could just Travis that like button for me. Make sure you give that a thumbs up. Appreciate that. Just as another reminder, we will be doing random things tomorrow night at 9 p.m. If you have some random things ideas you'd like to talk about, then send me a message on Kick at KILZHOT. There will be a couple Walking Dead topics, but it's very random and off the wall, lighthearted. Appreciate all you guys joining for that. Wednesday night is going to be a little bit of Fear the Walking Dead and a little bit of The Walking Dead. So we'll talk about spoilers and filming and sightings for both. And of course, Sundays are kind of our big day with Chill with Kills. We'll do spoiler chat before Fear the Walking Dead and also our recap version of it. So I would like to thank all of you guys for being here. I know it's late for everybody. Get some rest. Let's process everything, and we'll have some stuff to talk about tomorrow. I appreciate everything that you guys do, and I'm going to give some shout-outs here as we roll through. And I'm going to do a little villain chat, I think, tomorrow, and also that'll probably be our topic, because there's always a Walking Dead theme in the random things, so we might talk a little bit about Troy or Jake from State Farm, something along those lines. So thanks, everyone. I'd like to say a very special shout out to all the people who showed up tonight. So we'll just start with Moody Girl. Moody Girl, thank you for being here. Also, Sharon Doble, appreciate you being here. Lindsay Luke, pleasure as always. Weird Walking Dead Theory. Steph Richardson. And let's see. The name is, I'm not calling anybody, but that's his name. I Am Stupid. Let me say what's up to you. Also to Dial Masala Rial, thank you for being here. Joshua Fett, thank you for being here. Jackson, I can't say your name, dude. I'm going to try my best. Lodkowski, I'm assuming the W is silent. So Jackson Lodkowski, I'll go with it. AJ Jepson, much easier for me to say. We'll go with that. Harley Quinn, thank you for being here. Xantos, thanks Xantos. Austin Albright, appreciate you being here. Darren Vega, thank you. Rebecca from Texas, good night. Love you too. You have a wonderful night. 1964 Cats, later. Comic book reading tomorrow. I promise you it'll be tomorrow. I know I said today, but things got a little bit busy. Stephanie Cuervo Richardson, thank you for being here. Sylvester Cotton, what's up? What's up to you? And you guys get your shout-outs in early because, you know, if I forget you, I forget you. I'm sorry. Kathy Joe, what's up, Kathy Joe? I'll just scroll back up until I get everybody. Tommy Sweet as McCandless, thank you for being here. Hey, thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate you being here and always your participation. You have some very thought-out predictions and theories, so I always appreciate you being here. Thanks, Harley Quinn. Michelle Yang, thank you for being here. I'm glad you found some time to join us for a stream in between your video game, your newfound video game. Michelle, you should do a video of playing video games and putting on makeup at the same time. I'd watch it. Just saying. It'd be entertaining. Like what the finished product would look like. Holly Pierce, thank you. Who else we got here? I know I missed a few people. Some people lag a little bit more than others. I think I saw Diane Estes a little bit earlier, so I'd like to say what's up to you. Also to Northside Queen, thank you for being here as well. I'm just hanging out, waiting for some of the streams to catch up. And here, I'll type it too, just so you guys know. Because I always get questions about the spelling. So if you guys want to kick, KILZHOT, then send me some ideas. Adam Ford. I told you Travis is going to die tonight. He types in all caps. I told you your cap lock button was broke, Adam. What's up, Christoph Moulin Olson? Thank you for being here. Emmy Desiree Bacon. What's up? I don't think it's a 9, Emmy. Just saying. I'm only giving you an 8.5. It's going to have to be a good episode next week. If it's a good episode next week, I will concede and I will say it's a 9. Jackson, good luck tomorrow with your finals. Hopefully you ace everything. All right, everybody. I know there's 1 or 2 people that are probably on a 30-second lag or 45-second lag. If I missed your name and shout out when a video goes live, just go over there and say, hey, Kills, give me a shout out. And also, when this video goes live in about 10 minutes, go over there and make some comments because people are going to be watching the replay of some of this stuff. So thank you so much for everything that you guys do, and I will talk to you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Peace.